Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another Sims 2 Speedbuild today. So today is actually episode 7 of Design and Decorate, which I'm actually kind of happy about because you know why? You know why? Because last week we actually did a Sims 3 collab, and it was with GirlMeetsPixels, and today I'm actually doing another collab with GirlMeetsPixels, but today in The Sims 2. So we had the idea of actually doing an apartment in The Sims 2. But what we did not realize is that you only need one door for this, to make apartments work. So the way I did it was that I added a front door, like a regular front door, and then I added the apartment door, when you walk in the front door, there's another door. So that was the apartment door. And then there was also a back door. But the way to make these apartments work is that we only needed one entry, one exit, enter and exit door. And that was the apartment door to make it work. So it's working now and it's all great. So I'm kind of happy that this apartment actually works and it's functional and it's a lot of fun. So I honestly had a lot of fun doing this. It took me about an hour, not an hour and a half, no, 2.5 hours to build this whole thing because, again, apartments are hard. And also, I was trying to figure out the layout of the house and trying to make it all work. And if you were probably wondering, this looks exactly the same as my other build that I did when The Sims 4 for my city living LP. It was called the housing complex. And the way I wanted to, I want to try and actually do that again, but in The Sims 2. So I'm doing it now. Hopefully it doesn't look the same, but hopefully it kind of does, but I don't know. I think this build is a lot of fun. It looks really, really great. So for my apartment, there's only 2 bedrooms. One is a teenager's type of bedroom, and the other bedroom is actually in where your parents can sleep, or just a regular whatever bedroom if you want to make it. So yeah, so if you guys want to see the other apartment and the garden and the back area furnished, you can go ahead and check out GirlMeetsPixels video on her channel. I will link it down below for you guys to watch because it's pretty good. Let me just tell you, I have to say it every single time we ever do a collab. It's only our second one, which I honestly am shocked and I'm so happy that we're doing another collab because I love collabing with people. But so I feel like that this apartment was fun to build and fun to decorate. But GirlMeetsPixels decorating skills are super amazing. I don't know how she does it, but I guess whenever I furnish something, it looks like trash. Literally, I'm oh my gosh, how does one decorate an apartment? How does one decorate an actual house? I try my best. So for The Sims 2, you guys know there's terrain tools and there's not really that much options that I realized. Okay, when I was decorating my apartment and kind of building this stuff, I did not realize there were certain objects that I did not even look at. When I first got The Sims 2 back in the day. And when I first got it, I was oh my gosh, there's so many objects. But when more and more stuff came out and the more I started playing Sims 2, I was realizing that, oh my gosh, there's so many objects I did not even click on. I was I cannot furnish this. I was on when I finished my apartment, I was please don't make me furnish the other apartment because there were so many objects I wanted to use so badly. But I was no, I need to stop because what had happened was that I was building the apartment for the collab and then my game crashed. I was great, when you work on a build for 3 hours and then your game crashes. Lovely. So I was I give up. I am done. But I came back the next day and started building this here. So all in good. I saved my lot a couple of times so I'll make sure nothing was bad going to happen. And I was my thought process for this house was that I didn't want to make it look too cramped and not too cramped but not too spacious. Might I say, because again, it's an apartment and it's not gonna be that expensive. Well, for my version, it actually costs about around 3,000 to 3,000 something thousand simoleons to 3,449,000 simoleons. So basically, it's an affordable apartment because the way The Sims 2 works is that when you have a starter family, I think you get 20,000 simoleons, I believe. So you'll be able to afford this apartment no matter what. Unless you have one of your Sims who's in university and graduates and moves out and you want this apartment, they're going to be broke as heck because they cannot afford an apartment right off the bat. So that's the thing that happens. But so I was having difficulty with the stairs and I didn't know how I was going to make it work because with The Sims 2, and apartments, they are hard to I did not realize how hard it was to make an apartment in The Sims 2. I praise the Sims team for actually making apartments for us, even though they look a little bit bland to me. And even though it's only The Sims 2, when it was built back in the day, it was kind of hard, I guess. But I'm I'm shocked and I'm like, how did they do it? How did they make it work? But I'm kind of glad I made my actual first apartment and that's actually functional. So I feel glad, and I feel glad that GirlMeetsPixels and I now know how to make an apartment together. We're all good. We're all good. We're masters at making builds together. I don't know. So I wanted to make this house unique and look different and make it look cool. But when I was like, okay, it looks pretty cool, it looks really nice. I like how it looks. I came back 20 minutes later. I was like, this roofing looks atrocious. I hate it. So I ended up deleting the whole roof all around the house and also around the what's it called? The things? The top of the house. So the house is actually, I kept that, the top of the house is the same, but I kept the roofing around the house. I took that roofing out of it because it looked so bad. I'm like, no one wants to download this house the way it looks now because it looks so gross. So I ended up taking it out. And what am I doing now? What am I doing? Oh yeah, so this is where I started to add that door because the way I wanted to make the house look, I wanted to make sure that the house looked like it was an actual house on a plot of an apartment lot. So I added that door to make it look cool. So I was like, okay, it looks pretty nice. I like. So it looks great. And so the house that I did is actually just a white house, a plain white house with siding on it. And the other house is actually just yellow. So that's when I started to get a little bit crazy. It was like, oh my gosh, there's so many wallpapers that I can use in this apartment build because I'm like, this is gonna be crazy. No, okay, so my first build that I was gonna do for this house, for this collab, I was going to do an actual apartment build where I basically had several apartments on, I think when I first built it was 7 apartments, but they were small though. But it was an apartment looking building. That's what at first I was going to do. And then my game crashed. I was like, great. Okay. I spent 3 hours on that and now it's gone. But okay. Because I recorded it and I deleted the footage anyway. Because at that point, I was kind of mad at myself. Like, great. I didn't save. Whatever. But yeah, so this is where it came to be. It came to this house and it looks nice. So like I said, all the download links are down in the description below. The furnished and the furnished/unfurnished version. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. So the way it works is that your sim basically has to go out the front door to go to the back of the house. To go to the back area is actually the garden, and the front area is actually the kids' play area. So when I was thinking how to build an apartment, I was looking at the other Sims 2 apartments in the catalog, in the Sims 2 catalog, and I saw one of the apartments actually had a kids' play area in the front of the yard, and then technically on the side of the apartment lot. You know what I mean. But what I want to do is I wanted to have the apartments to actually have a little garden area where they can have a little common area where they can sit and chat about things and just have a little bit of fun time, get to know your neighbors, what do you would call it, a block party, a housewarming party. The welcoming community, I don't know what you would call it. It's just technically just a getting to know your neighbors type of party. So that's why I did that little back area for your Sims to just hang out and do whatever. So you can basically garden, barbecue, whatever you want to do. And as well, the front yard is basically where your kids can go and play. So technically for this room right here is that I wanted to make it as a teenager's bedroom where that front door, okay, those teenagers back in the 90s days where they had that door where they had a stop sign, yo, hold up, no, do not come in a room, do not disturb. So that's why I like this door, because I think it came with the Sims 2, I'm gonna get this wrong, probably the teen room stuff. I don't even know. I forget. It's been too long since I actually looked back at the Sims 2 packs, even though they're literally on the side of my computer desk, even though I could look at them, but I don't want to because I'm recording a voiceover. I don't want to make it sound like I'm too far away. Okay. Oh, also, I was actually having trouble when I was trying to figure out the kitchen layout and as well as the living room layout, because I wasn't really sure how I was going to make it work. So what I did is that I went ahead and actually did the what do you call it? I added an island and then I put a half wall onto the side of where the counters are, so your Sims can basically kind of have like, so where the half wall is where the couch is, and then the fireplace, and then the TV's on like above the fireplace, so that's where your Sims can like kind of do that stuff. And I like the Sims 2 IKEA stuff in the Sims 2 because that is so cool and so like relatable, because we have IKEA in real life, so like why not add IKEA in this build? So it makes it all worth it in the end. Like, I just honestly love Sims 2. Okay, if you guys are wondering, if you're wondering what's my Sims 2 favorite packs, it's like, I love the Sims 2 H&M stuff. H&M stuff. I love the IKEA stuff. I also love Bomboy. Those are like my, IKEA stuff, and then H&M stuff. It's like my all-time two favorite stuff packs that they made in the Sims 2, technically, because IKEA once for all, and H&M, hello, it looks pretty cool. I honestly do like it though. And there's actually no custom content in these builds because it's all basically base game and other packs that I used, and also what Brittany did for her build as well. So that is something that we did together, and I just like it. I don't know. It just makes my day when I build a house that I honestly love so much, and then I'm doing it with my favorite, like my best friend. It makes it so much work. Like, it makes it so much better, because like when we have like the same ideas technically. I don't know. Okay, so again, when I was looking through the catalog, I was like, oh my gosh, there's Christmas trees? Let me put a Christmas tree in the front yard. I was going to leave it there, like, not going to lie. I was going to make a Christmas town for a minute. I was like, maybe I should make a Christmas town. And I was like, Christmas is over. I need to stop. So that is something that I was going to do, but I did not do that. So that was a thing. It ended. And then when I was looking at the wallpaper, I was like, oh my gosh, there's actually another, like, a farm style wallpaper siding thing, and I was like, I'm going to make a farmhouse next, which I'm going to do, not gonna lie, from the next Sims 2 Design Decorate episode, actually. So be on the lookout for that, because I'm really keen for that. I'm really excited for that. So yeah. And also, I was thinking of making the apartments the same color, but I wanted to make sure that these houses had like diversity and a little bit more a different style to it. So I ended up making this apartment right here. What I'm actually doing right now is yellow. And at first I was going to make it like yellow and white to make it look semi the same, but no. I wanted to make it different, so I just made it yellow. But I also made like where the chimney fireplace thing is, I made it like that back area just white, just to make it look white. That's what I wanted to do there. And also today is actually New Year's Eve, so you get like a New Year's Eve video. So basically, I'm guessing this is like our last video of the year. Technically, it's my last video of the year. I'm not sure if Brittany is doing, if this is her last video of the year. I don't know. It might be, it might not be, but you guys will see on our channel if it is or not. But technically, this is my last video of the year. So happy 2016. Man, this year has been so much, it's been happy. Like, I had the best year of my life. Of course, I went to Sims Camp again, which I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to Sims Camp again for the Sims 4 City Living. And then I met all my favorite people. I met little Simsy. Like, I wanted to be here for the longest time, and I did, so that's awesome. And also, I was like, man, so many people have died in 2016. I'm like, what the heck has happened? Like, literally, I don't understand. It's crazy. But on the positive side, things have been great. Things have been wonderful. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. How has your 2016 been? I really am intrigued to know on how your year has been so far. Like, I really want to know, even though it might be New Year's for some other people in other countries like Australia and the UK. So, like, I know Dilla Grissy, Kaleido, James, and some other people in Australia had like a New Year's Eve party and celebrated the New Year's with their friends. And as well as I know I think in what's it called? The UK, I know Steph said Happy New Year's, everyone. I said on Twitter, like, how's the new year and like, how's the new year? How's the future? How has it been treating you? Even though it's literally been only like, I don't know, nonsense probably. But yeah, so I feel like this is really, really great, and it's really, really fun. So yeah, I'm honestly excited for 2017. I'm really excited for the new year. I'm excited for new content. I'm excited for like new things to come for the channel. I'm excited for new goals I want to set. So that's something I really want to achieve. I want to achieve my goals and make it happen and do better at making content, because I noticed that the content I've been making is not what I wouldn't say I enjoy, but some of the content I've not really put a lot of work in, I guess. I don't know. That's something I want to try and do better. I want to try and make better content for you guys. So something that will be changing is that I want to start making a schedule, like an actual daily schedule for like daily uploads at a certain time every single day. So what I'm thinking is that I want to try and upload every single day at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time every single day for the next year, for 2017. And if I achieve that goal, that'll be really awesome, because I want to try and actually not upload at random flipping times like every single day, because that is literally annoying, and I hate doing late uploads once and for all, and I hate missing an upload day, because I literally love uploading every single day because it keeps me sane, and also it basically makes me happy to like actually have something that I'm committed at and something that I like to do every day. So that is something that I like to do, because I hate, once and for all, I hate taking breaks, because again, YouTube keeps me sane. And also I just like doing it. So that's what I like to do. So for this build, for like the dining room area, I was having trouble with the dining, like the table, and as well the chairs, because I'm like, okay, so I don't have a color wheel, words I cannot express or speak English. Life, okay. So I also like once a color wheel, and as well as not many chair color options that match. So that was a difficulty I was actually having with this build. So I'm like, great, thanks. I was like, Sims team, can you change that? But I was like, wait, this whole Sims 2 series is already done, so they can't change it unless they did. I don't know. Can they? I don't know. Okay, so also, I'm upset because, like, I want the Sims 2 website to be a thing again, because I really miss that a lot, because when back in the day, I used to be on the forums, like, literally all the time, watching those, like, reading those stories on the forums, and as well as chatting with people on the forums. Like, I don't know, I honestly love, like the Sims 2 website was, like, my favorite thing to go to. Like, you can download anything on there. They had Sims 2 store content on there that was, like, kind of cool to have, and honestly, that was so much fun, and I honestly did like that. So that was something I was like always looking forward to go to every day, but now it's gone. I'm like, why? That was like the best time of my life. I lived on there. But anyway, we are getting close to the end of this video. It's only 21 minutes long, and I'm happy that you're happy, and I'm happy that we did another collab, and I'm kind of glad that me and Brittany did another collab in The Sims. That it's like, I don't know, I just feel like with me and Brittany, we have like a certain building style and a certain decorating style. I guess we're the same a little bit, I don't know. But I feel like that whenever we collab, we make good content, and I feel that's kind of fun. And I hope one day we can do another collab together, hopefully soon, who knows when. But I feel like a lot of happy with this build, and her decorating skills, and my semi-decorating skills as well. So if you guys are always wondering on how to build in Sims 2, I will probably make a tutorial one day in my entire life. I'll probably do that in a new year. So that's also what I want to do. I want to try and do more tutorials, like more building tutorials, because I feel like I'm semi-good at building in The Sims, in like pretty much almost all the Sims series. So I might do that one day in the coming new year, and as well as some other stuff as well. So that is a thing that I will be doing for sure. Like tutorials, how I make my Sims, how I'll make my thumbnails. Like, yeah, that's something I want to try and do. Like, so tutorials how I make my thumbnails, how I make my Sims, how I build in the Sims in general. Stuff like that I want to try and help others, because I know that a lot of you guys are wondering how I do this, how I do this, how do I that, and stuff like that. So that's something I want to try and do. And I'm working on a website. I'm working on a Tumblr. I'm working on a Sims 4 current household family tree. The what's the thing called? The Deluso family household. My gosh, what I did not realize, this family is more crazier than the flippin' Smith Cam Lewis household, and pretty much any household I've ever created or any household I've ever seen in my entire life. This family is crazy on all ends. Like, once you see it, you'd be like, what the heck have they been doing in their span of lifetime? I can't tell you, because they have a mind of their own. It's crazy. So I was thinking of making this room like actually in a gothic room, because I was gonna use the Sims 2 category. What's it called? I think it was the gothic theme. I was gonna use that, but I was like, nah. I wanted to make it not too flippin' dark as crazy, so I wanted to make it a little bit more lighter per se. So that's what I did there, and I added the screenshots of all the of everything, but except the bathrooms, because I don't know what was going on with my Sims 2 camera, but it was making it look weird. I don't know what was going on. So that's the thing that I did. I did not take pictures of the bathrooms, but I did get like an aerial view of like the whole house. I got the picture of the upstairs and the downstairs as well. So you have that to look at of the full layout of the house. So anyway, I hope you guys really much enjoyed this speed build as much as I did. If you guys want to see like the other version of this build, you can go and check out GirlMeetsPixels channel. I will link it down below for you guys to check out, of course. And as always, I upload every single day and hopefully at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time every single day. As always, and I don't know, it's really, really cool. I am almost choking on my own air, like literally it's crazy. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I really did. I really, really did. And I think at this point in time, yes, at this point in time, I was listening to Spotify and I was listening to on YouTube, the AMA's music stuff, and it was listening to what was it called? I think it was Def Punk or some type of like, I don't know. I forget what group it was called. I think it was All Time Low or whatever. I don't even know what it was. Anyway, I was listening to some crazy music during this build. I was like crazy music. Also Broadway music, jazz music, stuff like that. I listen to a lot of Broadway music. I'm a Broadway freak. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment down below all your thoughts and suggestions down below, as always. And go ahead and check out GirlMeetsPixels channel because she's really, really cool and really, really awesome. And as well, what should I do for my Sims 1 build next week in The Sims? Like, I really want to know what you guys think. And also, how was your new year? I want to know for sure. But yeah, anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I upload every single day, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!